Okay, so let's do a movie review for a William Friedkin movie, um, who unfortunately just passed away. Jade from '95, I believe. Um, so I'll go into spoilers in a minute or so. Um, I thought it was okay. I don't know. I didn't love the movie. I know it got like bad reviews at the time. Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see why. I didn't think it was amazing. I didn't think it was terrible. I just thought it was an okay movie about a murder, basically. And then other people start to get murdered. So it stars David Caruso, Linda Florentino, Chaz Palminteri, and directed by William Friedkin. Um, okay, so he helped. It was written by Joe Es Esterhaus. Okay, he's a writer on Basic Instinct and Showgirls. Yeah, I could see that, I guess. Um, Flashdance. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like I think they're called like erotic thrillers, something like that. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I'd say Basic Instinct's better. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was okay. So I guess we'll go into spoilers now. So most of the movie is about Linda Florentino and David Caruso. I mean, they're on the screen most of the time. I thought it was cool. Richard Crenna from Rambo played the governor of California. Uh, I like Chaz Palminteri. He's a good actor. He's married to Linda, whose name is Trina. So in the beginning, there's a murder with an axe of this like really rich guy, and then you start to find out that okay, this rich guy had in his safe pictures of the governor and um, and of this woman, and then it just so happens that Linda Florentino was also in the house of that guy who was killed that night, like hours earlier. So, which is suspicious. So, and she's married to Chaz Palminteri, who's like a big time lawyer, and Linda Florentino, is like a big time, I think, a psychologist or and so so yeah, so then they go and track down who the girl in the picture is with the governor, and it's this other late woman, and she's not in the movie that much, but then she mentions there's another woman called Jade, and she's basically like a prostitute. She was paid to be there. And then Florentino is you learn as Jade, which is like a name she just goes by. So um so yeah, and then he keeps investigating, and um They begin to think that she's the killer of the guy, and then the woman who told them about Jade. Uh, and David Caruso is like an assistant DA for San Francisco. And the woman who told them about Jade gets ran over. She wants to see David Caruso like at a bar, and on her way there, she gets killed. And then like a witness who saw Linda Florentino go into this house that was owned by the guy who was murdered. Um, he gets killed, and um, and in the end, but it was a little confusing because it's like in the end, Michael Biehn, who's also in this movie, um, what is actually going around killing people, and this is never made clear for the governor. You think, and the governor's assistant, Bill Barrett, is in the house too at the end, where Michael Bihn's trying to kill Jade. Um, but then he's in the house too. I don't know. It was a little confusing. I was like, I don't know. Because then they don't arrest Bill Holt McCallany, who's in a bunch of Fincher stuff, David Fincher stuff. Um, so I don't know. I found it a little jumbled and kind of, especially the very end. I was like, okay, so Michael Bihn's trying to kill her. He's going around killing these people. Okay, I get that. But then Bill Holt McAlhenney is in the house too, and I just found it just like, well, isn't he trying to kill her? But then they don't arrest him. So I don't know. Michael Biehn works with the assistant DA. I think he's a lawyer too, like a prosecutor, but he is secretly working basically for the governor to clean up, the mess that he found himself in, by whatever, cheating on his wife and doing this. So, but yeah, I don't know. I thought the movie was okay. I mean, I almost wish Richard Crenna was in it more as the governor, but because he's an actor you just don't see that often, which is too bad. Very good actor. David Caruso. I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's that great of an actor, but he's all right. He does his intent. He's like really intense. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was okay. It's kind of average. I kind of saw where it was going. I was like, well, Linda Florentino is Jade. I mean, she's on the poster. It's her back, but you could tell it's her. Um, you know, and so she's probably the killer, but it turns out she isn't. And David Caruso pretty much just assumed that Michael Biehn is, and he went there to go get the photos from the guy of the governor, and then things got violent. But in reality, actually, the last scene of the movie is Chaz Palminteri, who's married to Jade, um, and he cheats on his wife too. They both cheat on each other, but he then basically says he killed the guy. Um, so um, but yeah, I mean, I don't have that much to say about it, I guess. Except, the ending I did think was a little confusing, and I didn't understand why they didn't arrest Holt McColony, because it seemed like he was there with Michael Biehn. I don't know, maybe it was just kind of shot confusingly. Um, I think it did bomb when it came out, so. But yeah, just kind of wanted to check it out because of William Friedkin. Um, and I just say it's okay, you know, not an amazing movie, I'd say, but yeah, I guess that's about it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.